What it do? It's your boy Big T. You're watching Big T TV. Let's get into the real reason that Nick Saban left Alabama. And it's not Deion Sanders. All right, so let's get into this. Okay, so I've been watching a couple videos and couple, sports clip and podcasts, and I just watch Is What It Is with Maurice Claret. They had Nelly on, Cam and Mace show, and I was watching the Is What It Is podcast, and they were like, hey, they were talking about Nick Saban leaving, and they were like, hey, he left because, Deion Sanders, he felt the pressure from Deion, and he knew Deion was coming. Like they didn't say it like that, but they were alluding to it like that, right? And I was just like, no, first of all, Deion Sanders, of course, okay, Deion Sanders only gonna know college football and coaching this way because he didn't coach with the old style of rules, but Deion hasn't done anything. I mean, he's made a lot of noise. I can't say he hasn't done anything. He's made a lot of noise, but he haven't. I mean, he joined a one-win team. I'm not expecting him to flip it and be Nick Saban in Alabama at this time. But it's, that just doesn't make any sense to me. But if you go into this channel and go way back and you see a picture of a Nick Saban video, I mentioned it was after the Nick Saban Texas game. And I looked at the game and I said, man, Texas has got more NFL players on the team than Alabama. And you got to think, I remember people saying, when Texas, if it ever becomes college football where it's pay to play, those Texas universities, Texas A&M, Texas Longhorns, with the oil money and the resources those boosters are able to, contribute and put out, it would be scary. And I remember watching that game. If you watch that Texas-Alabama game, and you just look, the O-line and D-line, especially Texas D-line look like NFL players. I don't know what the draft position, but the eye test, they look like they had an NFL D-line. And they were winning on the line, and it was just like, man, you never seen this from a Nick Saban team where they got better players than Alabama. And this is just the beginning. And you got to think, Alabama has been in a position of dominance, and his standard and his bar that he has set is so high. Like, this is considered a bad season for them, and they were one game away from the national championship. They were in the playoffs, and this is considered a bad year for him. And now with these Texas universities and the other universities that are going to be able to come up with more money than Alabama, this might be a good time to leave, because the competitive advantage of having 44 first-round picks might not be there. It's just my opinion. I want to know what you guys think. Am I tripping, or do you think it's Deion Sanders? Or just comment down below what you think about the whole situation. But hey, I'm going to keep you updated on everything in the culture. So you guys check out my other videos, especially if you're in the hip-hop culture. Other than that, I'm out.